Elliot, a difficult day here at the Beehive. Can you just summarise how you're feeling after this one?
Obviously, it was always going to be a real difficult one. Away to Harborough, the things they're doing, where their club's going. So yeah, more than anything, I'm disappointed with the goals we conceded, because all four have come from either a set piece or a long throw, and then not dealing with sort of the second ball or not the good clearance. So we've just said that in there. If we were getting cut open time and time again, then I'd be more concerned. But then at the same time, I'm concerned because if balls go into the box, I said to the lads in there that they were a bunch of men, experienced men, who did everything to be horrible and put the ball in our net, where we weren't. I don't want to say boys, but we're young men still learning the game, a lot of them. And I think it showed that you really have to put your body on the line to stop that ball going in the net. And unfortunately, we weren't able to do that today.
There's 37 league placings between the two sides. I think that's the biggest disparity in the round out of any other tie. Do you think your side did enough to compete today with that?
I thought we did compete. I thought obviously it's the worst possible start, conceding after 3 minutes. You say keep the game tight, be solid, work well defensively. I thought there was a great opportunity for us to set the tone of the game, where the ball's gone down the side and one of our players could really smash into him, win the ball. He didn't do that, and I think that just set the precedent then of, not that we weren't up for it, but having that real desire to say, yeah, I'm here to really mix it up. And I think that showed in especially the first 10, because we were under the cosh a little bit there, and they were playing some really good stuff. Obviously conceded the poor goal where he's sort of unmarked in the six-yard box. But then I thought we did all right. We come back into the game. Tyler's had a great strike where keepers had to get down low to save. Webby's had a shot. We put balls in their box, had set pieces into their box. So I thought we did all right. We did all right. Sort of the game went as expected, probably for a lot of people. But we certainly didn't give up, and we gave everything we had.
Harborough's quality shone through in the end. Of course, the better side have gone through today, but we'll try and do some housekeeping, just talk through who you've got unavailable. You might have to help me through this because there's a fair few. Jeremy Kizu back, but only fit for the bench. No Hugh Dawson today, no Ty Ward, no Joel Nketiah still. Any updates, timeframes you can give on those guys?
I keep saying every week that Joel should be back, but it's not his ankle which is the problem. There's something in his Achilles at the minute, so it is getting better and better, but we'll just have to see. I'm always hopeful for Tuesday, but we'll have to see there. Hugh as well, so he took a whack to the head against Belper last week, so he was unavailable. He's not been feeling quite right, so we'll just have to sort of manage that one as well. Jeremy, we thought he was sort of 70%. He said he could still feel it in the warm-up and stuff, so obviously we didn't want to take that risk. So yeah, we've got walking wounded at the minute, and the lads are really digging in and trying, and we've not had kind games either. Sometimes you can sort of manage the games then, but you play Belper, who were top of the league, obviously away. Harborough, who were top of the league above us, away. But yeah, the lads grafted, but again, we're not going to be assessed on how we get on at Harborough away. We've had a great trophy run. I'm proud of the lads for that. But obviously the bread and butter is the league, starting Tuesday. A real tough game.
Well, the last time I saw Ross Oulton was in pre-season. He's come straight back in for a game of very high magnitude. Can you just shed some light on how that came about? Yeah,
so I found out yesterday that Hugh was struggling. And then obviously with the bodies we've got no midfielders, and Ross was obviously still signed on. I've known Ross a long time, since he was a young lad at Northampton and Brackley, and I just asked him if he could help us out, and he was happy to do so. Obviously a big game. He said he didn't want any money for it either. It's just his love for the club and love for football, and I know he's basically put his body on the line for us today. We know that he's had a few knocks and that's why he didn't stay with us at the beginning. He was even feeling his calf a little bit today, but he just powered through for 60 minutes for us. So a big thank you to him, and it's a real credit of the type of person he is.
Just on your front line, you didn't have a lot of joy in the final third today, but it was interesting watching the interchanging between the front three players. Was that tactical instruction, or was that more putting players in positions where you need them at the moment?
A bit of both. So it's putting players in positions we need them, but at the same time they can all sort of play, and if they mix it up a little bit, it's harder to mark. And we just felt, obviously, Harborough really strong defensively. Obviously Liam Diamond's legend, marshalling things at the back. Alex Morris is top centre half. You got Connor Kennedy right back. Elliot put like the back four as a joke, really. Elliot Taylor in goal, like a great keeper as well. So we tried to make things difficult, simple as that. We just felt if we went big and forward, they're just going to eat the ball up. So we tried to play some stuff on the floor and get in behind, and we did that. And we huffed and we kept going second half, and I think we got a deserved goal in the end.
Just on that goal, you did give your fans something to cheer. Very fortuitous the way it came about. It won't be the best goal that Ray Pocker ever scores, but it is a first Diamonds goal for him, and that'll do his confidence the world of good.
Yeah, definitely. With Ray, he's 20 years old. He's stepped up. He travelled in with me today, and I think a year and a half ago he said he was playing step 7. So he is making that progress. He's really sharp. He's really dangerous, and it's one of them where you're playing against the top of step 3 all of a sudden, and 6 months ago, whatever it was, he was playing step 5. So he's got his great bits and he's got his bits we still need to work on with him, but there's certainly a lot of potential there. And I'm just really pleased he got that goal, because I hope that gives him a big lift. I'm glad we got that goal for the fans, because the travelling fans are absolutely outstanding. The atmosphere here today was brilliant. And it was, I don't want to say enjoyable, because it wasn't, because it was horrible for me because of the result, but I'm sure the players out there really appreciated the support they gave us today.
Well, that's it for the cup competitions now. FA Cup, FA Trophy and Hillier Senior Cup. You've just got the NPL Midlands to focus on for the rest of the season. How important is it now that you begin to climb up that league table?
Oh, it's massive. We know we're a good side. We know we're a decent side. We've shown that. But now the league's the bread and butter. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. We've got 2 big games against teams who are around near us in the table at the moment. Away from home is always tough. 2 AstroTurf pitches again, but we'd have had experience from that today. Hopefully a few bodies back. Sutton obviously had a really good win today. They've got a new manager in, so they have that new manager bounce as well. They'll be looking to impress. So it's going to be a really tough game, but the lads have just got to bounce back now. We've had a couple of poor results, but today I can't fault them too much, because they gave everything, the lads that were out there. Like I said, just really disappointed we didn't defend our box better, so we have to work on that. But yeah, it's now the league, and hopefully we can start pushing our way up it.
I think you've built up Tuesday night for me, but just on Sutton Coldfield, away from home, new management, a great win for them, as you say, against Wellingborough today. What sort of test are you expecting over there?
Normally, every time I go there, they're a decent football side. They like to try and play. Big, wide pitch. And like I said, if anything, they're going to work so hard for their manager. So I need my lads to work so hard for me, because we have to match that intensity, match that work rate. And if we do that, we've got players who can score goals and can cause problems. But at the same time, we've started conceding a fair few, and our away record of conceding is really poor. So first and foremost, defend better, put your body on the line for the team, for yourself, for the badge, for everyone around you. And then we've got players who will score goals. So we'll have a few days to digest it all, but we'll be ready to go again.
Thanks for speaking to us. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Ross, thanks for joining us. Difficult afternoon on the pitch, 4-1 defeat in the FA Trophy, but what are your thoughts overall?
I mean, Harborough Town are a very, very decent outfit. I just think we were just a little bit light, compared to in terms of the physicality. I mean, maybe set pieces were a little bit weak in that area. But yeah, I mean, hats off to them. They were the better side on the day. So yeah, well deserved.
I can imagine it's been a whirlwind couple of days for you. You haven't featured for Diamond since pre-season. You then get the call from Elliot Sandy to play today. Just tell us how things have unfolded.
Yeah, I mean, obviously was here pre-season, and I just decided to call it a day, just for a couple of months, to see if my body settles down. I had the whole of pre-season off. Went back for obviously a couple of the games, and I just thought to myself, there's just no point anymore in terms of my knees. But obviously Elliot's messaged me this week. Did have 90 minutes last week and pulled up with my calf. Did let him know last night. So we were touch and go this morning, but I said, look, I'll give you some minutes. I'll do the best I can, because I understand that there's a couple of injuries going around, and yeah, here we are. Yeah.
What do you think the future holds for you? Because you are still registered with Diamonds, but I suppose with your knee, I guess you can only take things one day, 1 week at a time at the moment.
Yeah, it's the way that I run now. Obviously I'm compensating in other areas of my body. Look, I want to get back to it, but I'm 35 now, so age comes into it as well. I don't know. you know, I might give it a couple of weeks and see if I can get fit again. I'm not at the moment. I'm just not fit, and it just leaves Elliot a little bit light if he, you know, puts me in the squad, and you know, it just, yeah, don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill the team. So
you say you're not fit. You got 60 minutes today. How did you feel out there before you came off?
Lungs wise, fine. I was really compensating for my calf today. And again, it's just the same old with me at the moment. So I don't want to come back, get injured again. It's just frustrating, and you know, again, kills a player if he moves someone else out. And also, it just doesn't look the best on me either. But again, I will try to. Yeah, I do miss it.
Is it just one of those things, because your passion is, you know, without a doubt there, is it just you need to feel 100% to have that confidence to play?
Yeah, it's difficult coming in. I mean, I've not played for 4 months, and then you're playing a team against, you know, but you know, they're probably the best team in the league above. You need a couple of games to at least, you know, get that first pass in and make sure it gets there and feel a little bit, you know, confident and work yourself into the game. But again, I'd say I'm going to need a couple of games if I come back to it for sure. But again, you know, I'll do all if Elliot calls me, I'll do all I can to, you know, contribute. And
do you feel you had more of a leadership role today as well, because the profile of the squad is quite young? Do you feel you had to guide a few out there today?
Yeah, I mean, in some instances, but I do feel that the team is fairly young, but there's still some very good players in there, and I feel like, you know, some of them are capable of playing the level above. I really do, and I do feel yeah, you're missing quite, I'd say, a chunk of players today, which probably are your main leaders, especially the captain. But yeah, I was probably given that more of a, you know, sit there and try and nurse the midfield. But of course, it's difficult when you're playing against, you know, 3 midfielders that are, you know, very, very good in the league above. You know, Brady Hickey being one. The little number 4 I thought was a very good player today. Yeah, for sure. And again, it's difficult when you're getting older, trying to keep up with them if you like. You know.
Well, hopefully it's not the end. I'm sure we'll see you out there a few more times at least this season. Ross, thanks very much for your time.
Nice one. Thank you. Cheers.